Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel CyberSeek, and today we are going to learn about some most common Linux commands that are used in order to navigate using the terminal so that you can navigate to other folders and directories of any Linux operating system. So we will start with the command terminator, and it is going to split my terminals. As you can see, I am going to select if I have to split horizontally, I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to do, split vertically. So this will be the thing which we are going to see. And in this command, I just want to make it look more attractive. So I'm going to type matrix, C matrix, so that it looks something funky now. Okay, so we will start with the command that is ls-al, which means this is going to list down all the hidden files along with the permissions that it has. Okay, as you can see, there are different things you can see written as w, r, x and something. It is a combination, and these hyphens are mentioning that what are the permissions that is given to. There are three categories for the permission. One is related to admin, the second one is related to group, and the third one is related to public permissions. So whatever files and directories we have over here, these files and directories have the combination of these you can say executables, these permissions. So I can tell you that the score for x is, it is an execute, the exact word for execute, the score is 1, and for read the score is 2, and for write the score is 4. So the thing is, each and every directories of files you are seeing over there, they have a combination of these permissions, and the score is adjusted according to the requirement, that whatever permissions you want to provide to a particular file and folder. Like sometimes you see the RW, which means the admin has the permissions to do read write, and for group and public the permission is only related to read and read. There is nothing related to execute and write. So these are the combination of permissions that are given depending upon the requirement of any file and folder. So this was the thing, and we will see that how we navigate to any particular directory. So cd is the command which says that it is change directory, and since I'm not into any directory, what I'm going to do, I'm going to navigate to suppose documents. So I'm just going to write half of the word, then I'm going to hit tab, and it's going to complete the full word, and just I'll press enter. So you can see we are into documents now, and if you want to get back to the home, then what we have to do, we have to again write cd, then dot dot, and this, and just hit enter. So you are going to again get back to which directory. Of course, at this moment we don't know where we are. So what we are going to do, we are going to type pwd in order to understand what is our current working directory. This particular command is going to print the working directory in which we are into. So here we are into home Kali. But let's see, if we navigate to documents, what we are going to see, we are going to see now we are into home Kali documents. So this is the thing that I wanted to tell you. Now moving forward, we will learn how a directory is made. Okay, before that, if you find that your terminal is looking something messy and you want to make it more clear and look something organized, then you have to hit clear in your terminal and just press enter. There's a thing that is going to clear, and here what we are going to do, we will navigate to documents, and we will see what are the files we have. Okay, so first of all, before creating any directory over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete a existing directory, you can say. and we will recreate the same thing using another command that is going to create the directory. So here I want to delete the directories is source and the destination. How we do it? We do rm dir and just write the particular directory name. Hit enter. Okay, directory is empty. So what we are going to do? Wait. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we are going to see whether we have source here or not. Okay, as you can see, the source has got deleted. So there are two commands which we can use in order to delete something related to file and folder. Okay, the first one is rm for remove -rf for a particular file or directory and the particular name. And then the second one is rmdir and the particular name. Like in our case, it was source since we don't have it here. Okay, now again I'm going to delete another related one, that is destination, because we want to recreate it. Again we will do ls to check, and now again you can see we don't have anything related to directories like source or destination. Just let's clear the mess and again start. Okay, now what we are going to do, whatever we have deleted, we are going to again create it using mkdir and put the name of the directory source we wanted to create, and the other one that we want to create is mkdir destination. Here we will see whether we have created this this particular directory using the Linux command or not. Destination we have, and the other one is source that we have. I'm using it because later we have to also use copy command and move command. So from one directory to the another one, from the source and destination, how we do it, we are supposed to mention it over here. So this was the command in order to create the directory that I've used. And again, I'm going to show you a very important Linux command that is used as man, and type the name of any Linux command that for which you want to exactly know what are the details and instructions and the information that the Linux operating system has for you. So here I want to see like apt. Apt here I want to mention that it is a command, it is a package installing command which we use in the Linux operating system. So I'm just going to hit enter and it is going to definitely show. Yeah, here you can see the name, the synopsis, the description that is going to provide, and the instruction also mentioned over here is, if you want to get more help, just press H. If you want to quit from this section, just type Q. But we want to see more things, so we are going to scroll down and see what are the information that we have. You can see it also is combined with some combinations related to -get, and the additional command along with what we use using apt is upgrade, update, in order to upgrade and update the Linux operating system that we have. You have many other things over here. So you can see that. Once you are done looking at all those things, then you can press Q. Q is going to bring you back to the main screen, and if nothing works or the folder or a file is you are not able to close it, what you have to do, there is one other thing, that Q:, just hit enter. That is also going to help you close the particular prompt. Okay, since we know man is considered as manual instruction for any Linux command that you want to see, so it is very a helpful command for you. But now we want to see, since we have created two directories, one is source and destination, what we are going to do first, we are going to use cat command and touch command. For cat command, I will show how a file is created, like test1 I'm going to create. Hit enter. This cat command also asks you to put something within the text file that you are willing to create. It's not necessary that you create and put the input over here at this moment, but you can do it. So here I will try to put the input, and let's see whether I'm able to do it or not. Okay, now using the same command, okay, I'm so sorry, I forgot to move to source. In source we were destined to do this, but somehow I misplaced the things, and since we can see we don't have anything in source, what we are going to do, we are going to create a file, that is test1. Okay, we do it and we try to put something in this particular file and then hit enter. Save. Okay, let's see whether we have created this or not. Okay, and again we can use cat command to see the same thing, whether we have successfully placed the input here or not. We will see. Okay, here you can see that we were successfully using this cat command to create a particular file, and then putting our distant, or you can say whatever we want to place as a content inside this particular file, we were successfully done it. So once you type the content, just press Control S and then after that Control Z in order to save the contents that for the particular file that you are creating. And the other one, the other command for which we can use in order to create an empty file, that is touch. Just type the name of the file that you want to create. Here the touch command does not ask you to provide the contents immediately. So after creating this one, what we are going to do, we are going to see that we have two commands, and in order to create or modify the things or put some new additions, or you can say new content into the particular test2 file that we have created using touch, what we are going to do, we are going to use gedit and then test2. Here we can do the edit, but here we are going to get a prompt in order to put some input over here. I'm going to put as information and then Control S and then close it. Simple. So now we have two things. Just do cat and see. We also, the two utilities that we have with cat is, one, it is used to create a text file, or you can say a file with inputs, and the other one is to also reflect the contents of a particular file. Like for test2, we are going to see what are the contents we have. I have written information. Oh, sorry for the spelling, the O should be before the R, but we can manage that here. Okay. And the other one, in order to do modification with any of the text file or any script file, we can use nano test2, hit enter. We can see at this format, and now we can do some editing if you want. Okay, once you are done putting the information or modification into the system, hit Control O, press enter, and then Control X in order to save the contents that has been edited using the Linux command nano. Now we are again going to see that whether we have successfully done the modification in the test2 file or not. Yeah, you can see we have successfully done the modification over here. Okay, so everything, whatever creation of files that we are doing in the particular directory, that is source. Now since we know that there has been a process using which we can create the files, now we are going to make use of copy cp, that is cp, and the move command, that is mv. So copy command, it helps you duplicate the contents of a particular file and will put it to some destination. Like we will see over here, I'm going to do cd destination. Since we don't have anything in destination, just we will use pwd to see whatever we have. Okay, we will do cp, then we will do, okay, the first point is you have to place the source that you want to get duplicate of, then write the destination path where you want to get the contents copied. Okay, now we are going to see whether we have successfully copied the thing or not. You can see over here, and the best part is you also have the content over here as well. So now we are going to see what move exactly does. Move, we are going to move the test1 file to the same destination. This move command actually helps you move the original file from one source to the other one, and the duplicate of this particular file will not be maintained in the source in the source path. Okay, so this is the this is the difference between copy and move. Copy is going to put a duplicate in the destination. Move is going to actually move the original file to the destination. We will hit enter, and we are going to see what we have over here. We have test1, test2, and we are going to see the only file that should be with source directory should be test2. So we are going to do ls, and we'll see. As I've mentioned, we have only one file over here. Now what we are going to do, we are going to learn about a command that is less. Less means let is usually used in a format like cat, or you can say, okay, less is used. Suppose that you have a very large file and you want to see an organized format of that particular file. So in that case, we can make use of this particular less command. How we are going to use it? Suppose that we use man apt and then put a pipe and then less. In the pipe in Linux actually means that whatever output that we have, that we are going to get using the first command, this pipe actually divides the command between these and these two. So the output of this will be provided to this less as an input. We are going to hit enter and we will see. Okay, so this is the format that you're going to see if you're going to hit less command. So you can see that we are getting an organized format, and this is the same thing that is going to happen with other files as well. So what you have to do, you have to hit Q again in order to get yourself back to the same screen. Okay, now there is also some other command like find and sort. For find, it is used to find some it is a command that is used to find, it is a command line utility that exactly searches in directory trees of a file system. So the basic format that we have for find is doing find for name, and the name could be anything like Kali or whatever user or any specific thing that you want to search. And sort command, there is another command that is sort, that is used, like suppose I'm going to create a file with numbers, and the file should be like random numbers. I'm going to do like 1 3 5 8. So you can see the order is very random. There is nothing specific like we have an ascending or descending order, or the contents are sorted. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit enter, just do ls and cd and the number. Okay, sorry, I should be using cat. Since it is a file, I have to do cat. Okay, so you can see the contents are not ordered. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it as gedit in order to open the contents, put the file name, and we'll do sort so that we get the sorted contents in either ascending or descending order. Let's see what we get. Okay, cat. Okay, as you can see earlier we had some different pattern, and now we have some different pattern like 1488 385925. That was the pattern, and in sort we can see the arrangement has been little different. So these are the things that we use in order to sort in a specific format. If you want to know more about what exactly sort is, you have to just do man type sort and just hit enter. You will get a lot of information that how exactly we use and what are the options that we use along with this particular Linux and other things. So you can read it yourself once you are going to practice this Linux command. I'm just hitting Q to get myself back. Okay, so there is another command that is grep. Grep exactly is used for pattern search command. Means it is going to out of a file of a large file with lots of contents. If you want to search that is there anything specific, it is more like you are just finding a particular content, and in Windows you do a control F to search. So here we are just using grep command. So the same thing we use is using cat number, use grep, and in grep I'm just using if we have a content like 8 or not, just hit enter. Yeah, anything related to this 8 you will get from the content, whatever content we have in this number file. Okay, so cat command actually helps you show whatever the content in this particular file has, and this output will be redirected to this particular command. And in grep what we have instructed that this regular expression, the 8, anything related to 8 that is available in this number file will be reflected to us. So that is why the contents only related to 8 we had 8 and 88. That's why we got only two things. So that was the thing that we have received. Okay. Okay guys, thanks for today, and this was the part 1. After recording the other part, I'm going to upload both of these two for Linux command and you can practice them well. This was the part 1 and part 2 will be uploaded very soon. Thank you.